So we're trying to cross the herd, and there it is, and we're gonna cross the street with it. We got a bull over here that's being stubborn, Spot, and I got this little squirt that's being stubborn too. He's running the opposite direction from his mother. That's exactly what I wanted him to do. So I need him to go under 2 more, and then we'll be in good standing. And Freddie's moving this guy. So hopefully we can get the whole herd together and we can cross the street. The other thing we noticed is they're basically crapping green water because the fresh grass has such high protein content. So we're gonna probably have to feed them a roll of hay to tighten up their rears a little bit. Again, this is their first 2 weeks on pasture. So, you know, these Angus, they could be stubborn, these bulls could be stubborn. So you just let them make the decisions and guide them, and then they'll be all right. So anyway, that's what we got going on here on pasture today. And we got Ryan here with his truck. We're gonna bring the chickens in for processing. I know everybody will be very happy about that. And we'll go from there. Time to work. Well, this was a freaking adventure today, but they're gonna get excited now. You'll see them pick up, start to run towards that grass. Come on, cows! Just got to get them going. They think I got grain in this bucket, but I don't. It's an empty pig bucket. Come on, cows! But they're gonna get out there, and we'll probably end up, I don't know, we got to roll a hay bale somewhere just to get them going. We had to fix our trailer today. Cameron came over here and we had some rubber pieces that needed to be changed out. We were leaking some fuel and we're good to go there. Come on, cows! So today's been a busy day. Next we got probably an hour of loading chickens. We got boxes being packed that are going out. So it's always something, and sometimes it's not planned. So we always tell customers, look, don't hate us if we're a couple days behind in getting your order out. But it does take a little bit of time on the farm. There's always something, and sometimes you got animals that are stubborn. Sometimes you have things break, like your trailer, and there's just always something. So hang with us. This is small farming. It's not big ag. Come on, cows! And it's just sometimes a process that takes a little bit longer than anticipated. So we thank everybody for their patience for sure. But you know, we have a philosophy on the farm. And in most businesses, it's customers first, but here in this type of business, it's got to be animals first. And if it's not, then we can get in big trouble here on the ranch, and it'll hijack the whole biz. So we just want to let everyone know that hang with us. We're here for you. We got you. But we want to keep our animals safe. We want to keep them growing. We want to keep them healthy. And that's our primary objective first, so that we can deliver great meat and great product to everybody. So Freddie's carrying a calf down there that's not behaving. And that's the thing too, moving animals during calving season is a whole nother game. So anyway, the bull's running hot right now, but we're getting them to good grass. So these guys are feuding a little bit. The two bulls, they're in a territory war. And there's Patrick. He's just doing his thing. He's a great bull. But for me, I gotta actually make sure that gate is closed over there, which I'm gonna do. Come on, cows! But our bulls are, I don't know, they're running hot today. They want to square off. I don't know, maybe somebody's in heat and somebody tried to pull the rank of dominance over the other. Who the heck knows, right? But anyway, it's always something out here. It's like I like to say, this is an area that we planted seed a few weeks ago, but it's not taking that well. It's taking, but not as great as we would like. So we may have to reseed a little bit here now that it's a little wet, it's a little humid. Scott's coming back on Saturday. We're gonna seed that pasture up there. So we're hoping that when you put all that together, we could make the pasture great again. And we learned our lesson from the winter. We don't want to really be putting our cows throughout the whole farm just because it's It's not a good situation to be tearing up your ground like this. Upstate New York, man, it's cold, it's rainy, it's wet, it's a mud bath. In the winter, it's snowy. So when you put all that together, it could be a little bit dicey and a little bit tough. So anyway, that's what we got. Time to move on to the chickens. Look at that little guy. Next stop, chickens. All right, well, we're getting ready to load up these chickens here. That's just part 2 of the day. It's been a long day for sure. So we hope all our customers that are getting these chickens appreciate it. They're making their way to the butcher soon. And again, it takes a little bit of time. This will probably take just maybe 2 hours to get these chickens in the truck. And that's what people don't understand. You know, you spend 14 weeks raising these birds every day, watering them in the morning, midday, and night, feeding them morning, midday, and night, moving these chicken tractors. And then today you load them up. We have to drive 2.5 hours to the butcher and then drop them off. And then that completes that day. And then we have to go back on Monday, drive another 2.5 hours there, 2.5 hours back, and go from there. So it's a process, but it's one that we're working through and we're happy to do, so we can get great chicken in the hands of our customers. So we're doing it. This will be the fun part, keeping them in the trailer. Whoa. This is their first time out of the... All right, well, we're back today with another day of watch the pigs sleep here in Greene, New York. But actually we have an interesting day today. Yesterday we did some video of us loading up all the chickens into the back of the trailer. The problem is, moments later, we actually took the chickens out of the trailer because we talked to the processor and they said, oh, you got to have them in crates. And we didn't know they had to be in crates. And now let me go see these pigs that are picking on each other, so I could get in the middle of this and see what is going on here. So we added 2 new pigs to this crew here before they go out, and they're picking on this light one over here is getting picked on. So anyway, to continue my story, sorry, I'm distracted. To continue my story, what I'm saying is we loaded up all the chickens, and then we ended up unloading all the chickens because we didn't have the crates. So then, anyway, we called the butcher this morning, and they said, oh, you could have brought them in the trailer, and we would have put them in the crates here. Look at this little guy. This little squirt keeps getting loose. So anyway, that's what happened there. So what we're going to be doing very shortly is loading the chickens back again, because our customers, they're going to lose their mind if I don't get these chickens to them. So they're overdue. They're at 15 weeks. It's time to go. Time to get the party started. Time to get these chickens all butchered up and ready for action. So this is our newest little goat, a little goat female, a little wild child here. She keeps escaping, and that's her mother. Say hello, Nightingale. Nightingale, your little daughter here is a real rascal. Look at this little squirt. Come here, bud. Come here, come here. We're gonna put you in with your mother. Up, up. Look at this. Look at this. This would be a good exercise program that nobody's started yet. Goat chasing. Goat chasing. Come here, sweetheart. Come here, come here, come here, come here, baby. Come here. There's her dad. Come here, baby. Come here, come here. Okay. Say hello to everybody. I can feel her little heartbeat. Anyway, let me see if I can do this one-handed. Hang with me, everybody. Hang with me. I know some people get mad at my camera work, but I'm trying to keep this as real as possible for everybody. And let's see. Are you okay, baby? Here you go. Go ahead. Go ahead. There you go. Okay. All right. So this is as live as it gets without going live. And I'm just here trying to save the goats. We're trying to save America. And we're trying to get these chickens processed because, listen, here's the mechanics of it too. Every day that these chickens stay past their due date, there's a cost. So again, today we had to feed them an extra day, and that's not what we want to do because they're ready to go. Look at those little piglets out there. So anyway, Ryan's on his way. We're gonna load up the trailer and we're gonna send them about 2 hours away to the processor. So that's our big adventure here at the back end of the day. And the girls are inside packing orders. I think we have about 150 orders going out today, some 1/8 cows. I think we got 7 1/8 shares going out. We got 2 1/4 shares that we're actually shipping. And then we have probably another 130 boxes of just individual orders. So we're trying to catch up. I know everybody, I always say, hang with us. We're trying. It's small farm problems sometimes. You know, we don't have huge inventories, which works to a lot of people's advantage for freshness purposes, but it works to their disadvantage if they want it tomorrow, because we're not Amazon, and we want to be in some ways, but we don't want to be in other ways. So we're trying to get this small farm thing, direct to consumer meat business as efficient as possible. And I gotta say, I'm proud of what we do. Everybody here works extremely hard and they're extremely diligent. And for the most part, our customers are understanding of that, but sometimes they're not. So we just try to keep things moving along and moving at a pace that's aligned to A, the orders as they come in, and B, the butcher as they can process, and C, as the animals can go in. So there's a lot of moving parts in what we do. And one day I'll try to do a video that explains the whole process, and it's really fascinating. And I think as Americans, we've totally gotten skewed by how things work in our minds, because whenever we go to a grocery store outside of COVID, there's always meat there and there's always product ready to go. But that product was processed a long time ago. It wasn't like it was processed the day before. So there's a whole process to, you know, hanging meat for a period of time so that it can be cut, vacuum sealed, frozen, and ready to get to the customer, to the end user. So there's a lot of steps to what we do. As a matter of fact, I've never done anything with so many steps. It's kind of wild how many steps go into this, but it's worth it. It's a lot of effort daily. Your mind is always on, it's always running, it's always racing, because you don't want to drop the ball on anything, and you want to make sure that you're staying on top of everything. You have animal health and welfare. You'll have, again, making sure that, you know, your inventory's here for meat, our supplies. Like I just had to order inserts for our boxes, insulators. That's $1,600. That'll last us 1 week. Dry ice gets delivered on the weekends. So we're just constantly having to stay on top of a lot of inventory and a lot of logistics and a lot of stuff. I say that just to keep everybody educated. I don't say that to complain, because hey, we signed up for this. And there's a really rewarding feeling when we get amazing messages from customers, and we get, you know, thank you notes, and we get wonderful emails and pictures, and, you know, people celebrating the meat and celebrating the farm. And I just say it because there's a lot of people involved in this. You know, all the meat's hand cut. It's just what it is. So it's not a big shop. We're not turning and burning here like a big commercial factory, but we are turning and burning as an efficient family farm. And with that, we're super proud of what we do and what we get to do. So we put a lot of pressure on ourselves here to get the job done. to get the job done well, to get the job done timely. You know, if we drop the ball on something, we admit to it. Every business is not perfect, so we try to make people know, like, hey, we're thinking of you. If we're gonna be a little bit behind, we work to give a phone call when we can, and just keep everybody in the loop as to what's going on. And this is sort of old school farming, and it's just what it is. So we have a lot of pressure on us to get these pre-ordered chickens out, and we're excited to get them out. And that's why we're hustling, hopefully to avoid any rain today, and get these chickens to the processor so that they can all be processed for tomorrow, go into a chill, go into a freeze, and be picked up hopefully Monday or Tuesday, and shipped out hopefully the same day. Because the next thing we're going to run into is, where are you going to store 475 chickens? I don't know where we're going to store them, because we don't have that kind of space. I mean, we do have a 36-foot freezer, but we really don't want to put them in there. It's a pain in the neck. So as I'm talking to everybody here, I'm thinking to myself, hey coach, you better get some insulators ordered. You better get some extra boxes ordered, because you are going to be moving and grooving and getting a ton of orders out next week. So all in a day's work, folks. This is what it's all about. For those of you that don't know, we do a big festival here every year. It's called Freedom Fest. This year it's going to be September 14th. So I'm telling you early, you heard it here first. I haven't even announced the 2-hour newsletter, but I want you guys to put it on the calendar. We'd love to have you come up to the farm. We cook all our own meats. We have bands, we have rides, we have face painters. It's a cool thing. It's a nice energy event. It's a family event, and we hope you can come and party with us and have a great day on the farm. I want to say it's from 1 to 5, 1 to 6, something like that. September 20th, Freedom Fest, Greene, New York. We hope you guys can make it. Bring your family, bring your friends. Don't say you weren't invited, because I'm inviting you now. So we hope that you can make it and take part in this thing, because it's a fun time, and that's what we got. The other thing I announced today was we for anyone that wants to have a pig roast this summer, we don't actually come and do the catering of it and cook the pig, but maybe it's something we could add to our repertoire. But what we do is we will supply you with the pig and provide the pig for the event, depending on the size. And it's not that hard to cook a pig if you have the time, and it's a fun thing, and it's a great centerpiece to any event. So anyway, that's what I got. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you soon. I hope you have a great day, have a great night, have a great life, and we'll talk to you soon, and we'll go from there. Give us some likes, give us some thumbs up, give us your comments down below. I hope you guys are doing great, and I'll be back next with the chickens. That's what we got. All right, see you soon.